Whack 100 and Adam 22 are discussing whether Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj should reunite for a Young Money tour, and if it would be financially smart move for each of them. So, spinning off a little bit of what Joe was just saying, something of what I've been echoing early on. Where is Wayne and Drake? Where is Wayne and Nicki? Where is Wayne, Nicki, and Drake? The last time we heard all three of them on a record was Seeing Green, and I'm almost positive that they were all not in the studio for that. Because we would see footage of that by now. No one has promoted that shit. Do they need to be in the studio? No, they're all phenomenal artists, but we miss, as a spoiled Wayne fan, I miss that, bro. I miss it. I miss it, man. We miss that shit, bro. We, as fans, as the real fans, and I don't even know what a real fan means. When I say real fan, I mean the fan that understands, and this is probably me being a music snob. I'm definitely about to be a music snob, but the fan that appreciates the effort it takes in making a song, the effort it takes in thinking about the song you want to make before it is even created, the thought process of it, then finding the beat, I miss that. Bringing it to, maybe if Drake brings it to Wayne or Nicki brings it to Wayne or somebody brings it to, I miss that part of these three. Cash Money is probably the biggest and greatest label we've ever seen in hip hop, because between these three only, according to Birdman, they've grossed over like $2 billion plus. Between these three, most labels search for one artist to make half of that, if they can even get to that or fathom that amount. They had three of them at the same time, yet alone, where one of them was the main guy, and he chose to take the back seat to allow the other two to come in and do their thing. That alone is something that I feel like is not appreciated of Lil Wayne. And now that I'm thinking about it, I need to get me some Lil Wayne vinyl. Let's watch this video. Whack 100 and Adam 22 are discussing whether Lil Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj should reunite for a Young Money tour. What do y'all think? Should they? Should they not? Let's watch what they had to say.
Money reunion.
We gonna see, I mean, it's not a reunion.
But it's weird because it's like Drake and Nicki ain't going. So what even is it?
That shit, when they do that one, I think that's coming one day. It's up to Drake. I know Nicki down for it. Drake, Nicki, Wayne.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
You could throw Tiger in there too. He was there for a minute.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna throw Tiger in there.
You know what I'm
they
saying?
Probably all secretly hate each other.
No.
At least some of them.
No, I think Drake and Wayne, I think they all good.
The way Drake talked about Tiger.
I don't know if they all good, Whack. Whack be lying sometimes. I told y'all, if it ain't about the paperwork or the content, I take what Whack got to say with a grain of salt, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Whack. I consume his content. Anytime I say I consume anybody's content, that shit sounds very flagrant. And I'm going to pause that. And 1 second, y'all. I apologize for that. Flag on the play. Timeout. 30-second timeout. Flag on the play. Pause. Because what the fuck? Flag on the play. I enjoy the content that he puts out. I don't consume anything. No man shall consume no next man anything. No. But I also have to take what Whack has to say with a grain of salt. Because, he be saying a lot of shit that we don't know whether it's true or not. It sounds good, and it's probably what a lot of us would want. So what better way than to just put that on a public platform? Oh, yeah, that's going to happen. Or, yeah, we would want that to be true. We would want them to not be hating each other right now. But how can you or anybody or any of us prove that shit?
You could throw Tiger in there, too. He was there for a minute.
Okay, yeah, we're going to throw Tiger in there.
You know what I'm saying?
They probably all secretly hate each other.
No.
At least some of them.
No, I think Drake and Wayne, I think they all good.
The way Drake talked about Tyga to Bobby on that interview that they did a year or two ago, that really led me to believe that
I don't know
there's
what
not that much respect in that relationship.
I don't know what the Drake and Tyga shit is, but I know Nicki, Wayne, Drake.
I mean,
don't believe
Drake just
nobody.
keeps saying Tyga's name like, oh, wait, you don't know Tyga? You don't listen to Tyga?
I will tell you
like,
this.
the way he's saying it is as if he has no respect
If it's
for
a
Tyga.
problem with any one of those, Tyga won't be on that tour.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Tyga,
Unless they use
Tyga's
him
probably
to
the
open
least
up.
controversial person to have on that.
No,
tour.
Tyga ain't finna.
I feel like Wayne's down to get along with everybody because and
Nicki too.
when's the last time I've seen Wayne and Nicki together? I don't really know. I know Drake and her technically patched it up many moons ago. I mean, the problem is that you just have three artists, even just those three artists. They're both worth so much touring by themselves that and especially Drake and also Nicki. The idea of them being on the road together is just so like the money would just have to make sense, and it's going to be difficult.
No, it won't.
Drake can tour by himself and make so much money
Drake just had to cancel a tour.
because of the lack of sales. That's the first I heard of that.
Bro,
That's a lie. Drake has never had to cancel a tour. This is what I'm saying. Like, what tour has Drake canceled? He stopped a tour and then continued. Has Drake ever canceled a tour? He's talking about the Anita Max Win tour. I searched, has Drake ever canceled a tour? It came back, yes, Drake has canceled portions of at least one tour. He postponed and later canceled 4 dates of his Anita Max Win tour in Australia and New Zealand. The reason given for the cancellation was a scheduling conflict. Now, can we say he canceled the tour? That does... I'm not gonna lie. If I was on the other side and Wack is clearly on the other side, he's TDE, I'm gonna say that's a cancellation of a tour. But if I did 6 out of 10 dates, I didn't cancel my tour. I just canceled some dates. But you know, in hip hop, if you do one thing out of 25 things, we can focus on that one and say, hey, nigga, you did that one thing that one time, and it's gonna stick with you, bro. It's just what it is. It is what it is. Ticket refunds. These 4 days were postponed, but you know they did get canceled. If you're going to postpone a tour and then it get to the point where you're not going to show up, that's a cancellation. So maybe Wack didn't lie about that.
the climate is changing. Respectfully, Beyonce had to resort to selling $20 tickets to get people in there, bro. Shit's changing. So
Well, Drake's a lot more lit than Beyonce.
the only one that's holding on it.
I don't even know if I believe that. Drake is more lit than Beyonce. We got to slow down with these takes, man. We got to slow down with these takes, fellas. I just think the goddamn tour tickets are too fucking expensive. Your fans aren't able to come see you because the fucking price that it takes to fill these stadiums and these arenas are too damn expensive. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa. Whole other topic. But along the same lines of this, shout out to Wiz Khalifa for being on tour right now for his Cushion OJ2 tour and performing in the smaller venues that he would perform in when he was coming up with Cushion OJ. You're giving your fans, and he's doing more shows in these venues. So if he does like a New York run, he's not just doing one show. He has like 2 or 3. Shout out to that, bro. Like, you're giving your fans the opportunity to, one, afford the fucking shows, to actually come see you. And I think that's just it. You're allowing them the opportunity to see you in a more intimate space, but actually be able to afford the goddamn tickets. I know these artists are phenomenal performers and they're big acts. Like, Beyonce has no business being in a goddamn small venue like Warehouse Live or House of Blues or any of that type shit. But bro, like, you gotta understand, not everybody is gonna be able to afford a $400 ticket for a 3-hour show. A lot of people are, but the people that are probably supporting you the most, that want to be there, can't be there. Because you got to think, the average person that's supporting an artist may have a family. They may need to hire a babysitter, take off work. All of that needs to be, you know what I mean? That needs to be considered when you're booking these tours for fucking arena dates.
was the first I heard of that.
Bro, the climate is changing. Respectfully, Beyonce had to resort to selling $20 tickets to get people in there, bro. Shit's changing. So
well, Drake's a lot more lit than Beyonce.
The only one
Cap. Big cap.
that's holding on their own, win, lose, or draw, and
I already know. Look, before he finishes this statement, he's gonna say Kendrick. Watch. Listen. I haven't heard this clip yet. I guarantee you it's gonna be Kendrick. I'm telling you, Wack got a talking to. Somebody in TDE sat this nigga down and gave him a talking to, put him in timeout for a little bit. 90% he's gonna say Kendrick.
get people in there, bro. Shit's changing. So
well, Drake's a lot more lit than Beyonce.
The only one that's holding on their own, win, lose, or draw, and breaking the barrier.
Kendrick and SZA.
It's Kendrick and SZA.
I told you, yo, Wack. I remember during the battle with Drake and Kendrick, Wack was saying Drake was winning, and then he came along and said Kendrick won. But I think when these West Coast niggas is different, man. I say it all the time. They live in like archaic times still. Like they really believe that certain street ethics and code, and it might for them, they live in that world. So hey, teach his own. Somebody gave Wack a call. Hey yo, Wack, listen, man. I'm gonna need you to change your tone about this shit. And from then, he's been giving Kendrick all the praises, which Kendrick is killing shit. I'm not taking that away from Kendrick, clearly. The nigga's on the greatest run ever in hip-hop, it seems like. But how you gonna sit up and say, hey, man, Kendrick the only one doing it? Beyonce don't even rap. Ed Sheeran sells shit out whenever he says he's going on tour. Chris Brown is selling shit out. He's trying to make it seem like it's just Kendrick. Listen to what he said.
People in there, bro. Shit's changing. So
well, Drake's a lot more lit than Beyonce.
The only one that's holding on their own, win, lose, or draw, and breaking the barrier.
Kendrick and SZA.
It's Kendrick and SZA.
But he had to call in her.
But fuck all that. His last one, he sold it out. I think he did a 9 million, 14 million, 16. He's still breaking his own record.
I mean, the thing that Drake has done that Kendrick hasn't do is that Drake has toured the country like crazy for the last couple of years.
That's
so
a
it's
fact.
not as in demand.
I don't believe Nicki, it's my personal opinion because I seen it and it didn't work. I don't know if she can go do a stadium tour by herself.
Probably not.
We know Drake is capable. Wayne's capable. But right now in this climate, all three of them together, guaranteed at least 2 shows every city. It'll go crazy. It's a guarantee.
Yeah.
In this climate that we in, it's a little dangerous.
How long is that fucking show going to be? Wayne, Nicki, and Drake? The amount of hits between them individually and together. There's not enough time in the night. That show would have to start at fucking 7 o'clock and end at midnight for us to really... and the ticket price is going to be insane. That shit might be $1,000 to see these three. The cheapest ticket might be $700. And this is where it comes down to. Like, the artists outgrow reality when it comes to the amount of money they're making from their art, which they should. I'm not saying they don't deserve it. But goddamn, bro, like, I just want to see my niggas perform. Be like, sheesh.
Drake's just Mr. Say No to everything. You know, at one point they offered him Rolling Loud and they were going to let him headline all 3 days in a row. And I'm good. You can only imagine how much money they tried to throw at him. He said, I'm good. Drake, you know, he's rare. He's exclusive.
I think if Weezy called that in,
I mean,
think he'd do it.
Even Wayne and Drake having a song on this new album is very, very notable because Wayne had nice things to say about Kendrick. There was definitely a moment there where we felt like, oh, Drake and Wayne ain't cool like that anymore. So this makes it seem like, okay.
Just because he ain't got no dog in the fight and he's sitting back watching the fight, why should he create a problem with Kendrick? Because him and Drake is doing a rap beef.
We just thought that there were indications that Wayne and Drake weren't on the best terms.
Now that's y'all want to see something. That girl got ass over there.
Yeah.
What the fuck? All right, shout out to Wack. Nigga derailed the whole convo to look at some ass. All right, man. I mean, we're spoiled as hip hop fans, but specifically as Wayne fans. We don't appreciate the man for what he's done for us for years. He's brought us 2 of our favorites, Drake, Nicki. What else do you need from the man? I mean, like, damn.